Okay, hey guys. So this right now is going to be a training really quickly before our actual training or later, is how to sign up for the Calendly and get your potential recruits into a meeting and then sign up after, okay? Go away, please. As you can see, I've got bedhead still because I stay home all day with my kids. So I don't care. I'm in my PJs. All right, so first I'm going to share my screen. Bear with me. Okay. All right, so you're going to go to calendly.com. It is a free free website. There is a paid version, but you don't really need to do that until you start having a lot of people signing up for a meeting, okay? So you're going to go sign up, enter your email, and see, when I get in, I'm going to just go log in because I already have an account, and I'm going to show you what to do from there. Okay, so let's see here. I can just delete this one. This one doesn't need to be on there anymore. That's old. I don't want to confuse you guys either. So you're going to create two different schedules, okay? Because we have two different schedules for the meetings. We have Dynasty, and which is a recurring meeting. It's the same time pretty much every day, every week, okay? And then I have that one color coded as blue because the schedule's blue, so just visually it makes more sense to me, and I can differentiate it. And then I have another one for Rising Tides, and that is different every day, every week, okay? So you'll have to actually transfer everything. And if you're in a different time zone than Pacific Standard Time, you'll actually have to do the math for each one of the times. But then when you finish it, it's done for the month and you don't have to worry about it again until the next month. So you should, when you sign up, you should already have at least one of these on there. And you're going to, and mine says group because I have a paid version. So yours would actually say one-on-one, which means you can only have one person in each meeting on Calendly. If you want to have more than that, you either need to sign up for a paid account, which is like $96 a year, or you can write it down and try to remember it. I don't really suggest doing that just because I've forgotten and I kicked myself in the butt afterwards because I lost that person or those people. So what you're going to do is you're going to say, what event is this? You're going to click on that and you're going to name your meeting. And that's mostly so you can differentiate it, but it does show the client that. So I just put travel coordinator meeting. You don't need an add a location. Here's the description, and I can send you guys that if you want. So opportunity to work remotely, all training provided, certification, fraud protection, errors and emissions insurance provided, direct access to more than 133 preferred vendors, Disney, Carnival, Sandals, Universal, etc. Travel agent perks for Disney Hopper passes annually, Princess Cruise to only pay port taxes and fees. Sorry. Okay. Quiet. Okay. And then let's see, full-time, part-time, flexible hours, and no sales quotas, info to log onto our live webinar. Philip, when attending the video conference, write in the chat box preferred, excuse me, referred by Samantha and type your first name. Join audio by device. If you are named via your device, iPhone or Android, please edit your and type your name. That's so when you and I log in to see who is in there, we can tell if they made it or not. We don't want people having their name as iPhone because then you can't tell who it is. Let's see here. And then you can edit the event link. Excuse me, I'm gonna go put them in the room. Let's go. Come on. All right, so you can change the event link so it's easier for you to remember. I just did that. I used the same name as the event name. And you don't have to worry about this because this is for the paid version. This is where you can change the event color. And then when can people book this event? So you're going to click on that and leave it at 60 minutes because they're about an hour long. I changed this. This used to say 60 days and I changed it to 30 just because I don't want people scheduling. Caspian, why did you let them out? No. I'm doing something right now. Go. Do not let the dogs out. Life of a mom. All right. So I don't want people scheduling way out. I really don't even want them to book 30 days out. That's just because we don't have we don't have the calendar schedule past 30 days. So I don't even want them looking at that because otherwise they could book a time that is just in la la land. So the event is going to be shown to you in your time zone. Your invitees will see the availability in their own time zone, so you don't have to worry about that. Caspian, close the door. Leave them alone. Okay, so, and then this is where you're going to change your availability. It'll say 9 to 5 at first, probably. So you'll go in and you'll just trash the one that says 9 to 5 because you don't really want to worry about that. And then you'll say new interval. And so for the time of a meeting, say it's 7 p.m. You'll put 7. We'll change it to p.m. though. And then ends at 8 p.m. Okay. So that means that they can schedule the spot that you have available for the meeting if it's at 7 p.m. If you have any other time, it's just not going to make sense. Okay. So you're going to need to do that for every scheduled meeting. So there'll be like a 12, there'll be a 7, there'll be an 8. So you need a new one for each one of those. Okay. And for Dynasty, like I said, it is, yeah, go. For Dynasty, it is pretty much the same day for every week, same times. So you can just go ahead and hit apply to all Mondays so you don't have to enter all of that in. Rising Tide is way different. So you'll just say apply to November 2nd only, and then it'll be right there, okay? So you'll have to do that manually for each one of them, except for Dynasty, because like I said, it's the same for every week. And then you'll hit save and close. Make sure you do that because all that hard work that you just did will be gone. All right, additional options. You're gonna require the name and email. That's already defaulted in there. And then you're gonna go down here and add a new question, okay? And you're gonna say phone number. You want their phone number so that way you can send them a text for a reminder because not everybody's on Facebook Messenger all the time. Not everybody's on their email all the time. So I usually I don't usually send a reminder to the email unless they're out of country. So I usually do text and Facebook message because those are the most common people are going to be on. Okay, and then you're going to hit save to close. All right, you don't have to worry about any of these. because those are paid versions. And even with the paid version, I don't really bother with them. Really, the only reason I use it is so that way I can have more than one person in a meeting at a time. So for my phone, I'm not sure what it does for everybody else's phone. For my phone, it will actually remind me 30 minutes before the meeting. You usually want to do it at least an hour before, no more than 3 hours before, because people tend to forget. You'll just send them a message, hey, just sending you a reminder that the travel specialist meeting is in 3 hours, an hour, whatever it is. And you can send them the meeting ID if you haven't done it already. So for the schedules, there's 2 schedules. This one's Dynasty. It's bright blue. And as you can see, Monday through Thursday, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time and 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And you don't have to worry about who's going to do it. You just put the time in. Friday, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and then Saturday is 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. And that is the same every week. So that's the one that you just hit like apply to all Mondays, apply to all Tuesdays, okay? And then this one is the Rising Tide one. This is different every single day pretty much. And this is in Pacific Standard Time, so you'll have, if you're not on the West Coast, then you'll need to do the math for each and every one of them. But like I said, once you're done with that, you're done with it for the whole month. You don't have to enter it in again until the next month when they put out a new schedule. So that is how you set up your Calendly. Like I said, you're going to need 2 different ones, and make sure that they're different links. Okay, go please. Make sure that they're 2 different links. You can name them something different if you want. Go now. No. Please leave me alone. But that's how you do that. And then to invite somebody to a meeting, you can send them your Calendly link if you'd like, and they can pick their own time and date. I personally, and we'll go over this later, I don't do that anymore. I just set up the time for them, and I just ask them their phone number and their email. But if you send them to your link, you just copy link right there and then paste it into the message. So once you do all of this, you'll be able to invite people to your Calendly. And then the meeting ID for, let's see here. The meeting ID for Dynasty, you'll want to write this down, is 702-337-2842, and the password is 123. And that is the same for all the Dynasty meetings, okay? There's only 2 different meeting IDs that you need to remember. And make sure that you look at the calendar and see what color they're under, so that way you don't accidentally give them the wrong meeting. That would be very embarrassing and a little bit disastrous, and you might lose somebody. And then, let's see here. Go away, please. Let's see here. Where is it? Sorry, just 1 second. Sorry guys, I have a 3-year-old that just won't leave me alone. Let's see here. Trying to find the Rising Tide ID. Where is it? Of course, when I want it, like when I need it, I can't find it. Oh, here we go. Okay, the Rising Tide ID is 321-187-2020, and the password is 123, and it's the same for every Rising Tide one as well. So yeah, that in a nutshell is how you're going to sign up for Calendly and add your calendar. And those are the meeting IDs that you need to remember. So please write them down and put them in the notes section of your phone, so that way you have access to it if you're out and about. So I just let people know, hey, there's a reminder. So like just a reminder that the travel specialist meeting will be starting soon. Please try to arrive 5 minutes early. We start on time. Click to join meeting and enter meeting ID, whatever the meeting ID is. Password is 123, same password for both meeting IDs. The only thing that we ask is that you stay until the end of the orientation, just because we have you set as a guest. We also go over the most important points. Go away. Go. We also go over the most important points as well as questions and answers at the end of the orientation. Thank you. Make sure you join audio by device and name yourself so we don't call you iPhone or Android. Also, remember to use my name, Samantha Sanders, as your referral. I look forward to seeing you there. If you have any questions afterwards, please let me know. I'll be contacting you immediately after the meeting is over, so please watch for it. You can kind of play with how you want to do that. I was sending that to people later, but I started doing it in the beginning when I invited them to the meeting. So you can kind of work with it. You can also ask me how I do it and how Angela does it, but that's kind of the gist of it, so that way you can start getting people on there. And then, Cassian, you're going to go in Mommy and Daddy's room if you don't stop. Okay? All right, so to sign somebody up, excuse me. Go sit down. Please stop. You're being rude. So to sign somebody up, you'll go to your back office and you'll see, let's see here. Back office. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, just ignore all the personal info, please. You'll hit enroll an agent. It's also, oh darn, logged me out. Okay. So you'll also see it down here, enroll an agent, and when you hit that, it'll bring you to this. And so you'll click and copy the URL. Your sponsor ID will be up here. So like mine is 57915. So that should say your sponsor ID. Make sure it does. So that way you get credit for it. And then they're going to need to do a couple things. You'll send that to them for the sign up. And then I just say, all right, so here's the link to sign up. A couple things, leave the company name blank and make sure, stop. Make sure whatever you use for your username and email, you like it because it's permanent. And then I just attach my link to that. And when they're done with that, they let me know and I send them the next step. And the next step is to basically sign up for My Evolution Travel, or yeah, myevolutiontravel.com, so they can get their own agent ID and they can go through the certification and register for their vendors and stuff. And then after that, you'll just send them to risingtide3.com and they can do the extended trainings there. That's basically the gist of it. If you need the script for it, you can contact either me or Angela, whoever is your sponsor. But that is how you start getting into recruiting, and everything else we'll go over in the next video. Thanks, guys.